Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today we're talking about Saudi Arabia's bold plan to host the FIFA World Cup in 2034. In July, the kingdom gave FIFA an official bid book. It even promises that NEOM, that futuristic city we've all heard about, will be one of the host cities. Because FIFA needs real details, Saudi Arabia had to share exact plans and deadlines. So, how does this affect NEOM? And what does it reveal about the stadiums for the 2034 World Cup? Saudi Arabia's plan includes 5 host cities: NEOM, Jeddah, Riyadh, Abha, and Khobar. In total there will be 15 stadiums. Out of those, 10 are brand new, while 5 are getting huge makeovers. These new and upgraded stadiums have been designed by the architecture firm Populous, known for creating modern sports venues. If we compare them to stadiums for the 2030 World Cup in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco, like the classic Camp Nou in Barcelona, the Saudi stadiums look way more futuristic. For example, the proposed Prince Mohammed bin Salman Stadium in Riyadh has an angular sci-fi style. It uses reflective glass, LED displays, and shining metal that makes it look like it came straight out of a futuristic movie. These stadiums aren't just for football. They're key parts of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030, a massive plan to transform the country. This plan covers everything from sustainable living, like planting trees and creating new parks, to building entertainment districts that attract visitors from all over the world. Megaparks, King Salman International Stadium, located in King Abdulaziz Park, which will be bigger than the entire country of Monaco. Besides the main stadium, they'll have an arena, an Olympic-sized pool, an athletics track, and courts for volleyball and basketball. South Riyadh Stadium. It's part of the Green Riyadh project, which aims to plant millions of trees and increase the city's green spaces. They want to use treated wastewater for irrigation so everything stays green and eco-friendly. Entertainment projects. New Murabba Stadium. It will feature a design inspired by the bark of local acacia trees. This stadium is in the New Murabba district, which aims to turn Riyadh into the world's largest modern downtown. There's also a giant cube-shaped skyscraper called the Mukab, that'll have holographic-like interiors. It's kind of like entering a new reality inside a huge cube. Mohammed bin Salman Stadium. This will be built inside the Qiddiya development near Riyadh, an entertainment city that will have theme parks, esports arenas, and more. After the World Cup, the stadium will host concerts and gaming events. Coastal projects. Qiddiya Coast Stadium, near Jeddah. It's part of a project to make the coastline a major tourist spot. But that's nothing compared to the main Qiddiya development, which will become one of the world's biggest theme parks, larger than Disneyland in California or Paris. They're even planning a record-breaking roller coaster called Falcon's Flight that could hit speeds of 250 kilometers per hour. Besides upgrading existing cities, Saudi Arabia is also creating new cities with stadiums at their heart. Roshan Stadium, part of a plan to build 400,000 new homes. This stadium will seat 46,000 people and be a central feature of a walkable, garden-like neighborhood. Aramco Stadium in Khobar, inspired by the sea, this elliptical stadium helps with natural ventilation. It's part of an 80-hectare plan that includes residential, retail, and entertainment areas. King Abdullah Sports City Stadium, already built in 2014, it's the kingdom's second-largest stadium. Soon, the Marafi Canal will connect it to the Red Sea, making an 11-kilometer walkable community. Jeddah Central Development Stadium merges medieval architecture style with modern LED screens and a semi-transparent roof. The complex will also include an opera house, an oceanarium, thousands of hotel rooms and housing units. King Abdullah Economic City Stadium. Its design is inspired by Red Sea coral reefs. King Abdullah Economic City was supposed to house 2 million people but currently has only about 7,000. Maybe a new stadium can bring more life and visitors there. Saudi Arabia already receives millions of pilgrims each year for religious tourism. Now they want to expand tourism to include nature, sports, and entertainment. Abha, with its cool green landscapes, shows a different side of Saudi Arabia. King Khalid University Stadium here will go from 12,000 seats to 45,000. They're upgrading its tech and tourism options, so visitors can hike, taste local coffee, and enjoy cultural sites. Now, let's talk about the big highlight NEOM, and especially its most famous project, the Line. The bid book says there will be a stadium inside the Line, around 350 meters above the ground, about the height of some of the world's tallest buildings. Below that stadium you'll have practice fields, media rooms, kitchens, and more. There's an unannounced airport planned east of the line, which will handle around 12 million passengers a year by 2034. From there you'll take a high-speed train, called the Spine, to NEOM City in 25 minutes, likely traveling at speeds up to 350 kilometers per hour. Some older plans show that the line might only be 4 kilometers long at first, even though officials once talked about making it 170 kilometers long. They may build the first 2.4 kilometers using government funds, and hope private investors will cover the rest. Part of NEOM will have a large marina connected by a man-made canal from the Red Sea. Yachts and cruise ships could sail under a structure called the Chandelier, letting people experience a dramatic passage under the mirrored building. The front of the line is mirrored, so imagine watching a huge football match on the world's biggest screen, possibly around 500 meters tall and nearly a kilometer wide. People could watch from across the marina, feeling like they're in row 7 of an IMAX theater, except it's outside. Cruise ships anchored off the coast might enjoy the game without Saudi Arabia's usual alcohol rules, since international waters have different rules. Some people wonder if all these mega projects could bankrupt Saudi Arabia. They're building 11 new stadiums, plus entire cities like NEOM and Qiddiya, not to mention new parks and huge developments. It's a lot to handle in less than a decade, but the kingdom seems confident that their investments in tourism, real estate, and futuristic projects will pay off long-term. So there you have it. Saudi Arabia's plan for the 2034 World Cup is more than just football. It's a total transformation of cities, tourism, and entertainment. NEOM's high-rise stadium, the largest mirror screen ever, and futuristic theme parks all point to a country pushing its limits. Is this all realistic? Will Saudi Arabia meet FIFA's strict deadlines? Only time will tell, but at least we've got a front-row seat to watch one of the biggest construction efforts in modern history. We'll be diving deeper into some of the commitments and challenges Saudi Arabia faces in another video, so stay tuned. If you found this interesting, consider subscribing and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.